Well, ESPN gave you Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year last year, and then PWI did a 500 list for 2024, and you were number 2 behind Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Now, Cody was one of the founders of AEW.
Yeah.
But he wrestles for WWE. How does that work out?
It was just a contract thing. He let his contract run out, and he said in interviews himself he has his own reasons why it was like time to just get up and do something different and go back to WWE, which was a Vince call from him. Vince made that call. Actually, Vince actually flew to his house, which Vince doesn't leave the house for nobody, which goes to show you the power of what AEW is. It shows you more the power of AEW than it does for the power of WWE. Like, they can get talent whatever they want to, but for them to like come get our top guy, it meant something, you know. So it was a decision for him to go over there. I'm still friends with him. When that actually came out, I texted him. I was like, I missed you by 1. You son of a bitch. And he was like, he texted me. He was like, honestly, dude, you should have been 1.
Okay.
And so we have like that's the competition we have between us. It's like a good one. I was like, oh, I wanted to beat you so bad. And he's like, yeah.
That's the thing about Vince, and like as a business person, the biggest thing I took away from that documentary was how I've never seen anyone just totally focused on business and not ego like Vince McMahon. Like, you know, you're talking about how Cody, you know, started a competing company and then he goes back to WWE.
Yeah.
You had people that sued Vince for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And they settled, and then he brings them back. People sue him over money disputes. He pays them and then brings them back.
Because he has all the leverage.
Yeah, no, but it's just amazing how he just doesn't really hold grudges. If it makes sense for it to make money, he'll actually do it.
The ego's within himself, I feel.
Huh.
It's an internal ego. It's not an external one.
Interesting.
And just from, like I said, it's like a culture-driven thing. Like, he wants to see how much he can control. I think he likes the control of things.
Oh, so bring someone back who
He likes
beef
that.
with them.
Because he can.
Now he can control them again, even though they...
Now
Okay, I see
I'm
what you're
responsible for your pay.
Yeah.
Now I'm responsible for what you do, and I can put you in my world now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the lawsuits sometimes become part of the storylines.
Yeah.
Like when he brings people back.
Because that's the madness of him.
Yeah.
If you watch wrestling a lot more closely, you'll notice a lot of like things are reflecting reality.
Right.
We're taking reality and just flipping it back on itself.
Sure.
And so you're like, wait, this is familiar. Where did I see this from? Like, just look at the news. Let's just look at the social media. Just look at something. Look at something like a pop culture event or historical event that's happened in the last couple months. It's usually like referenced, or it's like that's where the figure and the inspiration comes from, and they take it and flip it on itself. And that's where the story, the origin, and the crux of these things really turn into. And Vince was a madman when it came to that. Yeah. If anything, if he would have like gone further with certain stories, he would have.
Well, yeah, there was a storyline where he was supposed to get his daughter pregnant.
Yep. Because he probably read a news story about incest on the papers sometime.
Luckily never ran.
Yeah.
I mean, but there were actual plots where he's kissing other women in front of his wife and all types of stuff like that.
It's that internal ego.
Yeah.
Because he can do it.
In real life, he's having affairs that he's being sued for and stuff like that.
It's that. Yeah. After you make your first billion, you're bored. So you have a multi-billion-dollar generated company that you can just like live out your fantasies and flip it, and I could show the world. And what are you going to do about it? And you hide behind it's entertainment.
Well, yeah, I mean, because in 2023, Endeavor actually merged UFC and WWE.
Genius move.
Like a $24 billion deal.
Genius move.
And Vince sold WWE for $9.3 billion.
Brilliant move.
Oof. These types of dollar amounts are just insane.
And that's the powerful thing of wrestling. Like, I think it's cool. It's crazy to see. It's just crazy to see. I wouldn't say it's cool. I would just say that's insane to see. But it was like, this is a brilliant move. It's like the most logical step too. And like, because UFC takes a lot of things from what pro wrestling does and vice versa.